baseball fans. I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep your self-control. Keep it.
longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Now at the plate is Tommy Edman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For St. Louis, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
First offering on its way. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The count now at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 0-1. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
First pitch on the way. Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the second baseman, David.
Pitch on the way.
Fletcher.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mike.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fletcher on at first. Nobody out. Count remains 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Runners on the move for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
First baseman, Jared.
From the belt, the pitch. Jared Walsh stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Batting fourth.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he struck him out. So now here is Matt Olson.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter, Matt.
Now the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Three runs already home here. Bullet back up the middle. Bader is there, 2 gone. Next, here is Max Stassi.
The catcher, Max Stassi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Up next, Dylan Carlson, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's ball 2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Angels, the right fielder, Scott
First pitch of the AB now.
Schebler.
The windup and the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now to the plate, Taylor
The
Ward.
left fielder, number 3.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Batting ninth.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's by him for strike 1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
To the plate now, David Fletcher, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. And it's fouled away. Iglesias, the runner at second with 1 away. Popped up. Hudson calls for it. 2 gone. So a man at second here with 2 away. And that brings up Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
First pitch on the way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First delivery to him. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Trout is there, and he'll bring this one in. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And that's dead center for strike 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
The batter, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
That brings in Tommy Edman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. swing and a liner. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Jared Walsh. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here. On him and try and go off speed.
1-0 the count. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Anthony Rendon will be next. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. Walsh, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up, back behind second. Edman is under it. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1 home. A runner on first with 2 away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler.
First pitch on its way. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Hit down the third baseline. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. And now the first pitch. Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Next up is Dylan Carlson, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And now Scott Schebler, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading up for the Angels, the right fielder, Scott.
And the pitch.
Schebler.
Popped him up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. At the plate now is Taylor Ward, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter number 4.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, second baseman, David.
Into the box,
Fletcher.
David Fletcher, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center
Trout.
fielder, Mike Trout. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Iglesias on second. Fletcher at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Getting the few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a
next
walk.
for the Angels,
So stepping in is Jared Walsh. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. Gone! It's a grand slam.
third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He swings and grounds it to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Goldschmidt.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. It is a sinker that misses for a ball. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. In there, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Now back. Catcher. Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's nothing in 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. DeYoung takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And that'll bring up the former top prospect,
now
Harrison Bader, who collected a base hit his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lifted in the air to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll lead
And
things
leading
off
up
as they
for
look to
the
perhaps
Angels,
build on an
the
already
designated
sizable
hitter,
lead.
Matt
Genesis Cabrera gets the
Olson.
call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this
Your
mess out.
attention,
He's
please.
going to try to at least
Now
eat a couple of
pitching
innings for his guys.
number 92, Genesis
Infield
Cabrera.
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fouled off. One and two. Here it comes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
The catcher, number 33, Matt.
At the plate, Max Stassi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. So the next to bat will be Scott Schebler. He struck out and popped out in his two previous trips. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in next, Tyler O'Neill. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
And that's the second out. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that brings up Matt Carpenter. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. stepping up is Taylor Ward. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Next up, Jose Iglesias. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Iglesias.
First delivery to him. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2. Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Carlson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Ready now is Dylan Carlson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan.
Now here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he fouls this one off. Hard on the ground toward short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher,
Yadi Molina digging in now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
Steve Cishek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
40, Steve Cishek.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
top of the 7th here. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. Now the pitch.
Trout.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Next to hit is Jared Walsh. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First offering. O'Neill waits on it. But it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to dig in, Anthony Rendon. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Count now a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. Now it'll be Tommy Edman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Schebler will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Matt Olson.
Designated hitter, Matt.
Now the pitch.
Olson.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Popped him up. Edman is there for it. 1 away. And now for the Angels, Max Stassi. He was a double play victim last time around. And now the first pitch. Now here it comes. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next to stand in is Scott Scheffler. He went down on strikes, and Justin Upton will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First pitch on its way to Upton. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
James Hoyt comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50, James Hoyt.
Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson as he sends it on the ground to first. To Iglesias for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Angels posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Alex Cobb is the winning pitcher of record. Dakota Hudson was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.